Welcome back to stage 3. Well, I guess it's not back to stage 3. Welcome back to our 30th anniversary campaign and the start of stage 3, Jurassic Park Japan. This is our Jurassic Park Japan island. It is basically a volcanic caldera island with a temperate slash alpine biome using the Biosin Valley building set. And we've kind of got these like sequential nested volcanic craters here with the central uplift here in this little crater lake. And that's where we're going to build our park. Now, this is stage 3 of the campaign, so that means we get a bunch of carryover from stages 1 and 2. Our genetic progress and research carries over from stage 1. So if we pop here into research real quick, basically I've gone through and done all the research we have to get back up to where we left off. The research tree in this the modded research tree for this park basically takes all the requirements for all the research on the first map, strips them out so you can do them at 0 stars. So the way you set this up is you start with infinite money and like no scientists and like 10% task time, and you just go through and pile drive all the research and knock it out. The thing that takes much longer to do is to catch up on expeditions. So you go out, repeat every expedition you did in Jurassic Park, plus a little bit of extra for Stegosaurus, Pachycephalosaurus, Compsognathus, and Mamenchisaurus if you didn't unlock Compy or Stego previously. Just to get those past 50%. I did Mamenchisaurus to 100% on accident because I wasn't paying attention. But I'm not going to redo it because that takes a little bit of time to set up. You're looking at 30-40 minutes setup time depending on what you did on Nublar, just for getting the dinosaurs all set up. So, in order to do all that, you do need a research center. You do need an expedition center. So the map will come with this little building pod in the corner of the map. Conceptually, you can imagine this is Isla Sorna on the other side of the planet, but it's right over here in the water. But you'll have to go through and set up all the dinosaurs that survived Isla Sorna in your run, matching the populations that survived. So we only have 20 copies instead of 21 because we lost a copy. And get those all queued up in the hatcheries, ready to go. And that's kind of your base starting situation. Our first mission here is to receive all the dinosaurs being transported from Site B, i.e. release them from the hatchery into the park proper. They need to be contained at 100% comfort. We need to set up a basic park and then open Jurassic Park Japan to the public with these 7 species from Isla Sorna. This park will follow a variation of the restriction for Jurassic Park 1994, where we're limited on Tyrannosaurus population. This time, instead of a single Tyrannosaurus, we get 2, the buck and the doe. Of course, if either the buck or the doe or both were lost from Isla Sorna, then you would have the capability to clone a new replacement to go back up to a population of 2 Rexes when you have the resources to do so. Starting money is currently set to 3 million. This is subject to change in playtesting. Park rating is also, of course, subject to change in playtesting. We're looking for 15,000 appeal. 2,500 over Jurassic Park, with an additional 5 species for the park. Again, you need 20 species, no more, no less. That's exhibited. You can research more, excavate more, but only 20 can be shown in the park. And that's just a feature of the campaign. So, for building this park, we do start, of course, with a wide range of buildings. A wider range? No, that's not right. A wide array of buildings. Basically whatever you unlocked, or not even basically, exactly whatever you unlocked on Nublar. So why don't we figure out what we want to do for dinosaur enclosures? We need some sort of large enclosure from Mamenchisaurus. I'm thinking back here by the crater lake. We got this like swampier bit down here that I think we'll save for later. I think here I want to build. I think building by the lake would be fun, and I think it's a good place to build some initial enclosures. We can do, I don't know, some like circular enclosures, maybe building off of each other in a big loop or something like that. So I think that'll be handy. Oh, and of course the research tree does progress as well. So on Isla Sorna, we unlocked the capability to have heavy fences, but we never researched them. They remain in the tree. And then, of course, a whole bunch of new dinosaur species are now added and available for research. Stegosaurus now starts unlocked because you get it from Sorna automatically. And yeah, we also will be having our first new modded species in the park, which we're not going to reveal yet. It's hiding right here. I decided to split it up where we do 1 new species on Japan and we do 3 new species in Europe. rather than 2 and 2, because Europe is going to be an even bigger park than Jurassic Park Japan. So that's the idea there. So yeah, I'm going to pause for a little bit and plan out my enclosures, and then we'll be back and we'll see what I'm thinking. Okay, I'm going to start us out with 3 paddocks. They've been laid out. We got a large primary herbivore paddock, a secondary herbivore paddock, and the tyrannosaur paddock laid out like this. That's why we got a buffer zone between the herbivore paddocks and the tyrannosaur paddock here. We've got a preliminary viewing gallery on each area. We'll need some more visibility later. We can't put in the park entrance until we've deleted the one over here. And you can't delete the park entrance over here until you've used the hatcheries and released. So that is something to keep in mind. We can, however, clear out the expedition center and the research center right now. And go from there. So I think we want to do... Let's get the Mamenchisaurus out. I also don't know if dinosaurs age in the hatchery, which is an interesting question that I should... I really ought to know the answer to, and I just don't. I also wonder if we're going to have status info on these, which is kind of a thing. We can put down a ranger station and manually status check, even without power, so that would work. So we'll let this one Mamenchisaurus get out there and fly over, getting flown over. Oh yeah, these guys are super buggy with their edited rig. Well, that one's not flopping everywhere now. It's mostly okay. Alright. And number 2 can come down over here in the middle of the trees somewhere. We'll build the territory around them first. And then we need to figure out what goes with them and what goes with the pachycephalosaurs in the small enclosure. Oh yeah, this one's losing its mind. Yeah, yep, okay. It's fine. Oh no, wait, he sorted it out. He's maybe okay. Yeah, good job. Okay, Mamenchisaurus, do we have status info on you, my friend? Yeah, we do. Okay, cool. And do you have age? 7 out of 101. They age in the hatchery. That's brutal. Okay. Then I highly recommend you hatch your Mamenchisaurus first, and then like your parasaurs, and then work your way over to like the carnivores. You can do like the galleys and the compies early because they're cheap too, and if they die of old age, oh well. But I highly recommend saving the Rexes for last. I think we did Rexes last, so at least the Rexes only be a few years old, so it's not so bad. This is tall leaf and ground leaf. So anything that eats ground leaf we kind of want in here. I feel like Pachycephalosaurus might be ground leaf, and that's kind of unfortunate. We might be able to keep it here, because, like, maybe it won't be that bad because the water's right here.
This dinosaur is something special. Seriously, look at the size of...
Okay, the second okay, all the enclosures are built. Let's get the Pachycephalosaurs out. And then we can decide. They are ground leaf. Ground leaf, ground nut. 14 parasaurs, of course, so they take up a lot of space. We can clear you out. So, Gallimimus is ground leaf. Stego's ground fruit. I'm really questioning now the Pachycephalosaurs. Maybe we just go with the one primary herbivore paddock. I think we'll try it. So, we could do either the Stegos or the Paras in the separate enclosure. Ground fiber, ground fruit. Yeah, so there's no overlap with nut or fruit, so those are completely separate. Okay. Probably should have checked that first, but it's fine. We'll get these Pachycephalosauruses out. Oh, I know what the deciding factor is. We have the complete Polacanthus genome from Isla Nublar. That was a bonus one we did and never used. So we can definitely put Polacanthus in this park. One other caveat with the campaign setup is that you're only supposed to have 5 species that have been previously exhibited in a park. So we are only allowed to reuse 5 species from Jurassic Park, which already includes Tyrannosaurus, Gallimimus, Parasaurolophus, and Compsognathus here from Isla Sorna. And you can also unlock Stegosaurus on Nublar, so that would be your 5th if you did that in that way. Polacanthus doesn't count because we never actually exhibited it. So the Polacanthus is definitely something we can release here, and we're going to do that. So I'm going to pause for a second and look up Polacanthus's food type. Now we can take a contract here, although we're not going to be able to do anything with it for a bit. Actually, this one probably works because we have copies in the hatchery. This probably just cheeses it. So we take that one.
More dinosaurs means more potential problems we have to keep an eye on.
Oh, actually, we're just going to get it anyway because the biggest territory only counts as 2 right now, so the Pachycephalosaurs have it. Well, that's really good then. We're going to put the Stegosaurs in their own paddock because the Polacanthus is another ground leaf user and all the Thyreophorans hate each other, so we can't put Stegosaurs and Ankylosaurs together. So that's going to be the plan there. So let's get the Stegos out next after the Pachycephalosaurus are cleared. Because we can do each hatchery at the same time, right? That actually works. Like, there's a limit to 5 helicopters, but the queue might make this more efficient. I'm not sure. Let's not overdo it here. We can run 2 hatcheries simultaneously, probably, without it being an issue. All right, Stegos. And we got to make sure we stay on top of getting these guys happy because we just don't have powered fences until we get a new thing built. Yeah, so you got enough tall leaf, but you just love your forest.
Asset delivery confirmed.
Oh, there you go. There's all your forest. So, I imagine these guys are just going to be good to go. Oh, I guess they had to walk up to meet each other. That was really weird. Him just like frozen in place, waiting for the other one to come in.
Asset has been transported.
And they headbutt in his side hemorrhages. Yeah, that's how that works.
Let's face it, this place is the ultimate dog and pony show. Only
No,
the
we never
axe
put
can
these guys
swallow
close
your
enough to
whole
water, but they'll
You're
find
doing
it.
a good
Yeah, there
job
we
of
go.
keeping that from happening.
Okay, there's our 5 Pachycephalosauruses. You know what? I think this territory, this enclosure is not so big that we're going to run into a lot of issues. With only 1 water spot, if we leave it as 1 water spot, they should just congregate here and it should be fine. I'm not sure if that's actually going to be the best way to do that, though. We might need some more areas. Let's start on the paras. Well, maybe not. I might want the parasaurs after we figure out the stegos. I think so. Let's release copies. Oh, and here's a neat tip. If you turn off research, you can use upgrades in the buildings, and then when you turn on research, the upgrades become locked. And that includes the double upgrade research, which means you lose your second upgrade in all your buildings. So in the run I have here, I have inconsistent upgrades on a few of the hatcheries, and a few of them just aren't upgraded because I didn't realize we wouldn't be able to do 5 slots in every one with guaranteed synth chance. So that'll be different when I upload this eventually. And I apologize that I haven't been able to upload the first one yet. I meant to, but I didn't have the time. Like, I work and moving. It's a bunch of stuff. So it'll happen eventually. I'm trying. It's just I gotta prioritize things, including getting more videos out. So we need sand here for sure.
Asset has been collected.
So we can just like get this a little smaller. We can just sand up the beach a bit. That's always good.
Asset transportation.
And up the water. Let me just blend it a little bit up the hill. Go from there. We can also like run some sand down from like the hill over here. That kind of looks like it's, you know, just coming out of like the mountain range, like weathered rocks, you know.
Asset transportation in progress.
Just a little bit like that. Maybe sprinkle a little bit more down here. That should be plenty of sand, hopefully.
Assets in the air.
Okay, so that is the stegos out. Let's grab the other 3 stegos, then check the stego happiness before they smash the shit out of the fences. Which they are just about ready to do. So, fruit and fiber. I'll need forest too. So I'm going to put this down by the water, because this will look a little bit better that way at least. That's quite a lot of fruit, so let's go through it with the fiber, balance it out a little bit. Obviously we have more coming, and this may change further, but a little bit like that. And then for forest, let's do, shrink the radius, let's do just some thick forest on like either side of the enclosure, basically. Kind of like that, a little bit like this. And yeah, we can go from there. We do want to make sure we have a good spot for a gate, and potentially we put more viewing galleries in, which changes it too.
Asset transportation underway.
But I think this should be fine. I think this should work. Pachycephalosaurus are good.
Asset being transported. Delivery complete.
So you'll need friends, meat, and water. But you'll get there. Okay, let's pause for a second. Go back to the hatcheries. Keep going. You need to be refueled, which I didn't count on. Well, that's fine. We got some money back from destroying things, so we can pay a bit back out to refuel. That's inescapable, so that seems alright. So the parasaurs, these are definitely... Wait, which one was this? 5? Yeah, okay. The parasaurs definitely have to go in with the Mamenchisaurus. There's no way they can overlap with the stegos. That pen is too dense already. So we'll throw these guys in. We'll put their food like over here.
Acknowledged.
They shouldn't need that much ground nut overall. If we do it like that, it kind of blocks the viewing gallery, which always looks a little weird. We can thin that out there. Start like that. That's not so bad. That's just a few trees. You can definitely see through to the greater pine forest behind there. Alright, that works. More contracts. Yes. Let's keep money afloat here with contracts until we can open the park. Territory to 7, that seems good.
The more dinosaurs we need to keep things.
Yep, this is the Japan map I've pre-built. It's a
Transportation
it's an island using the enhanced terrain tools, designed to be basically the top of a volcano, like a crater island, collapsed caldera out at the ocean. Ignore all the trees and snow in the background. It's meant to be, I envision it more as not snowy, more just temperate, since it's somewhere roughly near Japan.
Commencing asset transit.
Okay, those are releasing. We can grab these guys and queue them up too. We might as well queue it up. And probably try to get status on a stego. 765. Okay, so yeah, none of the new stegos are down. That's fine.
Delivery has been completed.
Courage comes with the job. That and dedication. You've got
Okay, they're
both.
just waiting on population. Probably too soon to release the parasaurs because they're fighting. No, this isn't like the main Japanese
Asset in
islands.
transit.
It's somewhere else. It's some small isolated island, so there's no Mount Fuji. This is just the volcanic caldera, like the uplift, the volcanic uplift in the center of the caldera. That's like where the next eruption would be in 100 years or whatever, where the ground has started to raise. That kind of thing.
Asset delivered.
If that's what you're talking about.
Asset delivery confirmed.
I think in the probably the novel, the island was supposed to be near Guam, and not even like directly near Japan. I don't know what the actual geographic relation between Guam and Japan is. Where is Guam exactly? So Guam
Asset transportation complete.
Yeah, Guam is just way out in the middle of the fucking ocean between Japan and Papua New Guinea. It's like way the fuck out there. So if it's an island near Guam, it's like more remote than Nublar
Asset has
is.
been collected.
Okay, so this next dinosaur, the Parasaurolophus, has a flair for the dramatic.
And it'll
especially
be a
where it's at its
fictional
concern.
island too.
It has a
Oh
distinctive
geez, this one's
point
already
or
empty
crest,
again.
which is used for added
We gotta
resonance
empty
in
some of
its
these out.
vocalizations and to regulate its body temperature.
So these helicopters are still coming in here. I wonder because we've clicked the release button. Release by airlift. Wait, do these not need to be powered? No, release blocked by hatch rail.
Transit has
Yeah,
commenced.
yeah. They won't take them. Now let's get the other compies out. All this other stuff happens. We need to check the stegos and the paras. So, stego 7, 6 we don't have comfort info on. The paras are lonely and very angry. Missing water. It's probably gonna be fine. There's another para coming. We should have probably put him by the water at first.
Asset being transported. Asset has been delivered.
Well, I mean, there's more coming. Ah, shit. Okay, well, let's put in a ranger station and some gates so we can status check manually while this is going on. We can also take some photos for income too. So let's do a gate here. Let's do a gate here. Gate here. And then let's put in the ranger station. Just kind of like right here on the front line, basically, I think. We could put it like down here somewhere, a little bit further away. Let's do that. Let's put it like over here. Because we can use this as like a access towards a backlot kind of area. It's probably fine.
Another assignment is coming in hot.
Photograph sleeping. Paras, don't attack the fences, please. I don't like that para's sitting right there. He's attacking a fence. I can feel it. He's thinking about it. Chill. Chill. I'm telling you. I'm telling you to chill. Like, there's a para right here. If the territory updates and merges, they'll have water. Social will be good. Everything will be
Asset has
good.
been transported.
Yeah, they should be good.
Asset
Okay,
transportation underway.
okay. Jeeps. Get in there.
Check finished.
There's a sleeping. All right, stegos first, 72%. We're missing forest, ground fruit, and ground fiber. We have plenty of water. So we probably got to go into the water with the plants a little bit. That's going to be fine. This is, after all, a swampy map anyway. So trees in the water, don't even bother. Don't even bother me. That's almost enough fruit. Yep, okay. Now we need fiber. I mean, seems like we got enough margin on the water. We can just go crazy here. Damn it. All right. Might have to expand slightly. Almost works. 96%. The contract does stipulate 100% happiness. Okay, wait, we're close. They are missing that corner, technically. Oh, we're so close. So close. I believe. Oh my god. No. It's so painfully close. Decorative trees might work. Let's try that. Let's get the food balanced, and then we can do decorative trees for the rest. How do we lose fruit, not tree? What the fuck? Oh, never mind.
You're
We
proving
got
yourself to be a valuable asset.
Okay. There's Jurassic Park Japan is in both the film and the novel as a planned park. Same with Jurassic Park Europe. Those are both, they never were constructed, but they're both canonical park concepts, at least, if you want to call them that. And San Diego is strictly film, so like Japan and Europe have almost more precedence in the franchise in some sense than San Diego does. Okay, status check paras. Make sure they're good, and then we can continue releasing. The galleys should be a free release. I just don't want to disrupt the paras right now. We need to check the copies too. That para was rolling on his back. That's adorable. Okay, the paras are totally content. I mean, granted, there's only 6 out of 14 currently in here, but 49% on ground nut is pretty good. Pachycephalosaurus 100%. Mamenchisaurus is down to 96. We've lost a bit of forest. Let's just cram that back over here more, because they have a very wide territory area, upkeep area. Like the spread, the size of the area is very large, so that should work pretty well. All right, let's do, I don't know, Gallimimuses. Let's get these parrots out. No reason to be paused here. In fact, there's no reason to be slow at all.
Transit has commenced. Confirmed. No problem.
It is in fact summer. This is true. You talking about the Mamenchisaurus here?
Complete.
Yeah, it is. It definitely was styled after Supersaurus, which is just big Diplodocus or Diplodocus. I think Supersaurus is currently considered an invalid species.
Asset transported.
Yeah, I don't know. I do like it as a design. Like, it's not a Mamenchisaurus, but in terms of film designs, in terms of accuracy, the film Mamenchisaurus is a very accurate Diplodocid.
Asset transportation.
It's just got the wrong label on it in canon for whatever reason. Still releasing copies here, so we can't strip that out yet. This is blocked by hatchery being offline. Why don't we... No, let's let the galleys come out before we turn this bay back on here. We'll just leave that empty. That way we're not losing money to that one.
Transportation underway.
So we can't release these galleys until these paras are out. Why don't we pause here and let this catch up off video? Well, most of the stuff is coming in. This goat is getting his ass kicked by an entire horde of compies. Pretty fun. He's got 5 compies ganging up on him. I've never seen that many things attacking one goat. He's... Oh! You're fine. Get up. Get back in the fray. Get him, kids. Nice. Okay. Oh, we got a medical team. We need to... Our compies are kind of starving because we never properly gave them enough feeders. Okay, let's get this Rex moved over here. That's the last dinosaur to queue up for release. We'll have to make sure we have their environmental needs met. For now, we need to hop into the direct control of the medical team and try and save these guys. They do have food, so maybe intervening is not the play here.
Asset being transported.
But we're gonna go for it. Oh god. Okay, that one's on a feeder. That one looks like it's going to. This is the one we should try to get. Oh my god, we got it in one. That's insane. Okay, we're gonna watch these guys. He's going into the feeder. Yeah. No, stay still. Okay, the copies are good. Nothing gonna die. This one's already recovering, I think. By himself. That's why it's in blue, I think. I'm just gonna let it go. It should be fine. Okay, empty. 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 So, once all the dinosaurs are out and being airlifted over, you go ahead and you delete all of this shit, scrap it all out. The bonus money, just consider it part of the scenario. And then you can finally build your proper park entrance and start the real park. I personally like going ahead and moving the water back to the borders of the map for as much ocean as possible. I think it looks better that way. Oh, you can actually go water underneath once it started deleting. That's fun. Okay, well, somebody's still dying. We'll check that in a second. We also... Oh, Rex is down. 83% comfort, missing forest. We'll just thicken up some forest here in the middle a little bit. That should be enough when they move around, I think. Now we need power. True, yeah, there are flying dinosaurs. The copy did get to fly. You're not wrong. Should we go straight to large? We know the upkeep cost is kind of prohibitive. We have a lot of fence. I think we jump straight to a large here. And we hope the upkeep cost is not going to matter that much because we have plenty of other things going on in this park. We can definitely go large substation. Let's go small substation here to power this stuff separately. I'm not sure how I want to set up the path network here yet, going back this way. We can just do something like this for now. Honestly, that's not bad. That's not a bad little thing there. And then I want to put the entrance pretty close to these starting enclosures. So our arrival point, I'm thinking, okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's grab this path. Let's run this path down here. And then let's grab the arrival path, and put it right next to it. All of the dinosaurs are in Greek. What, their names? Because that's not true. There's plenty of dinosaur names that aren't any ancient languages. There's one named after fucking Thanos, right? Which is dumb. And they got Dracorex Hogwartsia, where the secondary name is Harry Potter. A bunch of them are people's names, especially the species name or whatever. Okay, power, entrance, our medical team, our ranger team. Let's get in the amenities. What else did we need? We need amenities, entrance, and visitor center. Yeah, let's put the visitor center in first and the amenities later. So I'm thinking we do something like this. Let's go like this. And then let's try and line up maybe like that. Actually, can we do... No, yeah, I think I like that spacing. Let's do this. That's almost the same angle. That's crazy. No, we'll ignore it. It's fine. I assume Kronosaurus is named after Kronos. I would assume that is correct, but I don't know factually. It'd be weird to me if that wasn't the case, but it very well could be that it's not the case. Because it do be like that sometimes. This kind of looks like the right thickness for the visitor center, so I kind of like the idea of just putting it back here. So I think I'm going to do that. Let's try and... No, there's no way we can get that path to like angle directly into this junction. So yeah, we'll put it back as far as we can like I was doing. Right like that. Over here, we could do another path. Oh, let's do this. I like this. Yeah. We've got kind of this like angled sections like petals on a flower or something for the enclosures, and we're kind of doing this a similar thing here with these different wedges where they have different angles coming off. I think I like it. I think it's neat. Let's get the other basic amenities in here and started. We could probably just jump to medium amenities and see if those are worth it, or we could go straight to large. We know Sorna doesn't really support large. A large hotel's not bad. Yeah, let's put the hotel here. What are we doing on cash? 2 million bucks. We need to power all this. Let's get a power station in here. That way we can open the park pretty soon. Let's see. If we sneak this behind this entry point, that should cover everything, more or less. Fuck does that connect? Oh, back there. I see it. I see it. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so that'll grid up everything there for power. A restroom, perfect spot for a toilet right at the entry point. A shelter. Also can go right here next to the visitor center in the entry point. And then I think we'll do medium amenities. Let's just try it. Let's start here. We don't need to configure these yet because we don't have power. Let's just put them in. I think we'll put them all in the middle, kind of split the difference between the Momenchis and the Rexes, so we'll do it like this. Hell Creek is primarily in the USA, but the Hell Creek Formation might extend into Canada. I'm not sure. It might be in like Alberta too. There's definitely like related Cretaceous layers in Canada, but I don't know if there's anything that's specifically Hell Creek. Not entirely sure. Okay, there's the other Rex coming down still.
Asset transportation complete.
Forest and water.
Completed.
Are we actually... Okay, we're actually missing water. Let's just massage the shoreline a little bit here. Oh, we already got it. It was just the smallest bit, so we can smooth this back out a little bit so it's not so weird looking. It kind of just wants to be weird looking. Well, how weird looking is that shoreline being a little jagged there? It's not that bad looking at it like this. It just looks worse on the contour map, but you can't really see the weird jaggies. Forest and open space, an area. But you don't have this in your territory yet. So you might be fine. Probably not. Well, in that case, we need to expand it back anyway, so that's fine. We can work on that in a second. Power's still not online. Okay. Presumably everybody else was good. The Rexes were the one remaining question. Yeah, there's a lot, like, the really, like, productive, fossil formations. Oh, we did all the wrong fences. Oh, no, because you get both fence types. Oh, well. We'll stick with it for now. How do we want to set this up? Thinking about how we want to do this. Why don't we continue the fences? Let's do it like this. Let's do... Oh, that's not going to work because that won't let me go any closer than that. We'll just have to extend it. I don't know what I was saying. I'm not sure. I said a lot of stuff. You can't get me to tell you what I said if I have no idea which of the many things you're even beginning to refer to. Let's just do this. Canada is a lot of the same formation, like a lot of the same productive dinosaur formations do extend into Canada. It's like all those Rocky Mountain formations, basically, where all the uplifting happened from the Rockies. At least that's what I think it is. I could be wrong, and it could have nothing to do with the Rocky Mountains, which would deeply surprise me. Okay. This should all be good. So we just need to let that fence build. And power and everything, of course. But this gets us all of our visitor facilities ready to go. So this should finish our very first mission here in Jurassic Park 1999. Jurassic Park Japan 1999. I guess this is a downside of the large power station, huh? It just takes longer. All right. Great. So everything is online. Let's get rangers set up and ready to go. We want a ranger station. I think putting it up here is fine. It doesn't really need to be by the water. Exactly. Stegos are going to be a little bit more mad at me because they only just barely worked, and now we're taking away a tiny bit of land for a ranger station. So that's going to be a whole thing. And then the Rexes, we can put it here. That's fine. Okay, Ranger Team 1 administer the Rexes and the copies. Ranger Team 2 can handle both herbivore paddocks. Oh, but probably we have the weird bug where it can't leave the station. Yeah, of fucking course you can't reach asset, you stupid bastards. Ranger Team 1 and 2 on both until they can pathfind.
While I understand that some of these objectives are difficult, the rewards of seeing them
Oh, it's
through
just plain
beyond are
stuck
many.
this time. Too close to the fence too, maybe? Well, that's shit. That's gonna be a trouble. We can use Ranger Team 2 as like our manual thing or something if it comes down to it. Like we can just manually drive it to go fix shit in status check or whatever. I believe the other one assigned automatically. There might not be any storms here. I think that may very well be a thing. So, if there are still no storms on Biosyn, then we just don't have to deal with storms here. And that kind of sucks for difficulty, but you know what? The Biosyn map is fucking cool, and so I don't care. I want to play on the Biosyn map, damn it. Storms or no storms. Okay, let's peek at the ratings. We're coming up on 2 stars already. That's about what I expected. 70%, 80, 60, 99. Wow, so the large hotel is already just booked. And surprisingly, maybe large actually was going to work here. That surprises me, but I guess. It should be something with like green and white. This will do t-shirts. Okay, we should check out our next mission, even if we don't do it yet. But I want to get these set up first before I search the hard drive for the file to show the next mission. Even though I know where it is. It's still a thing I gotta pull up on stream. Yeah, we'll be going for a little bit yet at least. Not sure how long. I'm not fully certain what my plans are going to be for full stream length here, but we'll be around for a bit. Oh, look at that perfect spacing. That's really nice. Okay, restroom seems good. Sheltered seems good. Amenities are good. Catch you later. 76%, yeah. So yeah, I guess if we put in a large, it wouldn't really be useful. We could put in some more smalls. I want to get these numbers up first. They should be up. I just think they haven't kicked in yet.
There's a new objective. I'm sending you the details.
We'll do disease free. I do intend to have an aviary in the park, but I don't intend to do it anytime soon. So we just want to leave that be. Yeah, so the stegos, this territory is just decayed, which is a problem. Okay, no, this territory is still good. Yeah, you could see here that the ranger station did delete food. So if we pop this intensity max radius min, sorry, let me see your stuff. Yeah, ground fiber. We could try and squeeze a little bit more fiber into here. At least get that out of the red there, technically. Even though they're already at 100%. It doesn't really look like anything happened, but it did. Give me the boggy dirt. That looks good. Yeah, nice boggy thing. Oh, we got the fog. Cool. Cool. I think the fog is connected with the trees. I think that's how that works. I'm not entirely certain. Yeah, it goes away as soon as we leave the trees, so. But the fog is fucking awesome. Oh, awesome. Good stuff. Cool, cool, cool. No status checks there yet. I want to get status info on that enclosure before we wrap up. Rexes, 98% missing forest and area. They just haven't fully expanded. Okay, the Rexes are just barely going to work. That's fine. Ranger Team 2 is bugged out again because it's a piece of shit. And of course, we got to name these guys properly. The Buck and the Doe. How embarrassing would it be if I called the Doe the Buck the Doe? It'd be fun to do a triple Rex Park build or even a quadruple Rex Park build and have like all the canon Rexes together. I guess you could do the one of the two Rexes we have from Camp Cretaceous too. Because there is like the whole marketing and trespasser thing about the 7 original Rexes. So you can assume the JP3 Rex, the juvenile thing is bullshit. The JP3 Rex is the same animatronic as the JP2 Rex. So it's a fully grown buck. It's not junior, which is a very popular fan theory. So you can just assume that that's another male Rex. And then you could have, yeah, Big Edie or Little Edie, whichever one we have, and then Rexy, and then, yeah, that gives you 5. If it's Big Edie, then it is one of the original Rexes probably, and Little Edie is a hatchling. So that would be a thing to know and consider. Okay, so JP99, first mission completed. We get access to the hatcheries and expeditions now. So that next time we can start to release new dinosaurs. One other thing we could do here today is finish up visibility. So I think a combination of towers and galleries might be good. No, towers are kind of dog shit now. Not gonna lie. When do you ever use towers? Tower is not bad here. We can do a tower here. That's fine. Sure. Just to have a tower. But this is definitely a case where we want a dome viewing gallery. Okay, yeah, we could put one like right by the water. That's kind of awesome, actually. Not gonna lie, that is fucking cool. This can go down here maybe. Leaving room for another one? Yeah, because they can't fit there. So let's put this as far down on this corner until it goes, yeah, not around the corner, just like that. Then give me another dome. So this one covers basically the hill and the water. So we need one back here in the woods to cover the rest of this. So this one we'll put right next to this one. No, because we're not going to build anything. Everything else gets built back there. So this one goes close to this. Actually, over here? Oh, we can put it way over here. No, let's put it way over here. Yeah. 99% of Momenchi, missing forest. Yeah, but there's tons of forest. You're just a dick. It's fine. Parasaurs, how you do it? You have more ground nut than you need, but only by a little bit. Let's not mess with that. Oh, do we actually have 14 of you? Did I not fuck up? 15. Oh, I fucked up. We have one too many parasaurs. Parasaur number 15 has to be sold. Wow, I'm surprised I checked that. I honestly didn't expect to have messed it up, but I was like, oh, we should probably just check while we're here. 10. We know it's 5 Pachycephalosaurus. So galleys are good. Pachycephalosaurus is good. Yeah, their territory could fragment, but it shouldn't fragment for long. This isn't huge. If we do more Momenchisaurus, though, it's going to be a thing. So maybe we only just have the 2 Momenchisaurus. That feels right to me. That feels appropriate. We'll just sell this. It's 50k extra money is nothing. Okay. We should be good to go then. Let's look at the ratings. 97 restrooms, 78 accommodation. Yeah, so we need more amenities. Oh god, we need a full second set of mediums. More amenities. More... So this is interesting. I think the amenities must scale based on the park's... Not the rating, but like what the goals are. Like either the proportion of rating or the money goal. Because we didn't fill a large when we 5-starred Site B with the same dinosaurs. So this is very strange to me. I guess we could just switch to larges. It's probably fine. Are we profitable? It looks like we're really profitable. Yeah, because we don't have any scientists yet. Okay, yeah, so next time will be some scientists. And maybe we'll have to move this response facility. I don't know. Let's just unassign him from everything. We'll just do it like that. We can assign him to things manually. I think I just manually status checked a rando guy. Fuck off. Stop status checking that goat. The compy's fighting a goat. Until next time.